this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
When it comes to the microphone and audio, I'm going to try not to talk the entire time. When I need to, or when I see something interesting, I'll definitely comment on it. But I'm not going to completely fill the game up with commentary, because I don't want that to overwhelm people watching. I want the game to somewhat speak for itself, and when I need to comment, I will. But I'm just gonna let the game speak for itself. So, yeah, let's move on.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it. My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
So right here, I have 2 different directions I can head in, and I'm gonna take the side trail, because that's what I do. I do things differently. One of the main reasons I was really excited about this game was just because of how the house looked. I would love to live in a house like she does. Oh, I can't walk. Can I walk down this trail? No, it's like a creek.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Oh, okay.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Gotcha. So she inherited the house, and her brother was lost at some point, and then, unfortunately, they had a funeral for him, so I'm guessing he died. But in some cases, when people go lost, they'll have a funeral, and
The woods around the house have always been
know about the
uncomfortably
death.
silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
The woods can be like that. I know that firsthand. Alrighty, looks like I'm coming up on the house.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Okay, so it looks like the bottom of the house is actually pretty normal. But they built up all those little houses, almost like tree houses. It's very cool. I'd like to live in a place like that. Go way up to the top, and sit up there and read a book. And that's interesting. It looks almost like a something that would be in a church, or to the top there. Little little thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so there's the house. I kinda want to I'm gonna go up this way and see what I missed. And aha, there's a deer. Alright.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints. I'm coming up on a truck they have in their garage. It's a really old truck, but it looks actually to be in good condition. Looks like a 30s or 40s model of an old Ford. With a wooden tailgate, wooden back end. Pretty cool. But, let's check out the license plate and see kind of where I'm at, what state, if it tells me. Okay, so Washington State, and I can see that. It really looks like the trees and stuff. Looks like it could be in Washington. So, all right, let's head into the house. I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me even then.
And you can see them missing posters of her deceased brother just everywhere, laying around. Oh, so many.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh, it's just like a table. Anyway, let's see my table. Look out here. This house kind of reminds me of a cabin that me and my parents used to go to in North Carolina. I think it was up in this place called Sky Valley. My mom's coworker had a cabin that we would go and stay at, and it was it was 3 stories, I believe, or 4. No, yeah, it was 3 stories, and it had a loft up top you could go and hide out in and see everything. But this up there, that is way more than a loft. That is insane. But everything is pretty grown up here. Doesn't look like anybody's been in here for a while. so I'm guessing that the main character who's walking is Edith, and this is the house that she inherited. So let's move on. Okay, and it looks like there's a lake back there too in the back. And okay, so that's a statue. And a lake. Oh, and there's a little
The
backyard
house felt
too.
like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Oh, so it even has words popping up if you look through here, so that's kind of hidden. And that would be really fun, swing set. Alright, let's see how I can get inside the house.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
And there is confirmation. I am in Washington State, an area called Oris Island, Solomon Island. I'm supposing. Huh. It's cool.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Looking at all the books surrounding the home so far, I can see there ones.
Even the fireplace had a story.
Places.
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh, the bricks came from the original house after it sank. Kind of reminds me of a series of unfortunate events. I think it was the aunt who lived over the lake. So, nice TV. Oh yeah, I really like that table made out of a stump. Huge tree stump. They have really huge trees in Washington State and Northern California. And maybe that's the old house. That's all I can guess. Looks like a picture from the early 1900s, late 1800s. And it's a nice fireplace too. Looks like real pictures they put in this game too. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of like you just got invited in this house and you're trying to figure out, the people that live here, the life that was before. There's so many books. I would love to live here with all the books.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Looks like a Bigfoot back there walking in the background. Oh, and speaking of Bigfoot, here's another thing with Barbara Finch looking like a little girl, and looks like the production of a movie with Bigfoot. So yeah, there's Barbara associated with Bigfoot twice in one little thing. So yeah, maybe that's a part of the story, I could only guess.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I'm gonna see if Milton is actually one of the kids who passed away. Maybe I got confused. Okay, so Lewis Finch was her brother and died in 2010. And Milton, okay, so there's Lewis, okay. And Lewis was older. He was 22 years old when he passed away. So let's look at Milton. Maybe Milton just went missing and was never found. I'm not really sure about that. We'll have to find that out for sure. And let's see. Oh yeah, here's a poster. Milton Finch. Information. Started missing in 2003, I believe. Was born in, I can't tell, 92, 70, I can't tell. Washington. He disappeared at age 11. Okay, so if he disappeared in 2003 and he was 11, then yeah, that's definitely the 90s. That's 1992. Black hair, blue eyes. So yeah, he went missing. I'm not really sure about the fate of him. Can't go out the door. A nice little whatchamacallit there, a stair glider. I guess that's what it's called. And check out that doorway there. That's really interesting. And oh, I'm under this. Okay.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
I guess that means they're ashes, or maybe it's just a figure of speech, or maybe their bodies are in the library, which is probably not the case. Okay, what's in here?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Wow, I wonder what happened last night. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit and just explore.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. Mom must have locked the third-floor stairs on the night we left. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, and I'll continue on to the next one. It looks like I'm stopping in Molly's room. So yeah, there's the introduction to the game, walking through the woods into the house, and just beginning to explore. And so far, you know, it's strange that all the rooms are sealed. It makes you wonder what happened to make them leave so quick, and why have all the children died so young? There's a lot of questions presented just at the very beginning, you know. So I can already tell it's gonna be a mystery game, adventure game, more so mystery, I guess, and it's a game about asking questions. So yeah, I'll cut it here, and I'll continue on with the next one. Thanks for watching.